Hey Ashton, first off, congrats on making it to this point, man.
Yep, thank you.
When you look at Joe film, what would you say is the biggest thing that's going to translate to the next level?
Just being a 3-down back, obviously able to run the ball, catch it, and then be on the field and, pass protect on those third downs.
Ashton, talk to me about.
Have you had a chance to meet or speak with the Dallas Cowboys as of yet?
No, I haven't.
What would it mean for you? Obviously, it's publicized that you would like to play for the Cowboys, but what exactly would that mean for you, a Frisco, DFW native coming home?
Just the fact that I grew up there, played high school football out there, had games in their practice stadium, so it would be dope.
Ashton, what about your thoughts on the Las Vegas Raiders? Pete Carroll loves to run the ball. What would it mean to you to get to be a part of that organization?
Yeah, I think that would be a great opportunity, especially, the history of Pete Carroll, running the football. That's a great opportunity as well.
Ashton, you ready with the Cincinnati Bengals?
You said what?
With the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yes, sir.
How was that?
It was great.
What's your best trait as a running back, and have you met with the Bears yet?
Yes, I met with the Bears, and I would say my best trait is just, my big play ability, to have those 60, 70-yard runs.
Ashton, you had a great college career, one of the best I've ever seen, in my opinion, to be honest. Was there any added fuel, added motivation after coming up just a little short in the Heisman race?
Yeah, just a little bit, but at the same time, my same goal is just to go out there and win games and play the best I can for my team.
Ashton, obviously the Heisman, I love your suit that way.
Appreciate it.
Are you in the works with another brand? Is it going to be a Sarah suit for the NFL draft, or are you going to figure out what you're wearing?
Yeah, I'm in the process of picking out my outfit, so it'll be with Brian Alexander. So he styles a lot of guys like Devontae Smith, so I'll be working with him for my draft suit.
Ashton, obviously your tape speaks for itself, and you did just about everything at Boise State. What's something that you wish you still could have shown more of?
I think my receiving ability, I was able to show that more in my sophomore season. Just having a more pro-style offense, that wasn't, needed of me as much this year, but I definitely have a great receiving ability.
You mentioned your big play ability. Obviously, the king of big plays in the NFL is running back right now is Saquon. What do you think of his game, and do you see any similarities between you guys?
Yeah, he's a great player. I've been watching him since he was at Penn State. I've always thought of him as one of the best running backs in the league, and congrats to him on a great season and getting in the right situation, opportunity. But yeah, just the ability to make guys miss and make that first guy miss in space, kind of similarities in our game.
Ashton, talk to me about.
You ready for the draft?
Yes, sir.
Are you excited about being at Lambeau to start your career? It's a unique experience.
Definitely. You only get drafted one time, so to be there, be in the green room and get your name called or across your stage with all your family there, it's a special opportunity.
Ashton, talk to me about.
Have you talked to the Broncos, the Denver Broncos?
Yes, sir.
Would they probably have to trade up 20 to get you? Could you fall that far?
I would hope I don't fall that far, but if that happens, I wouldn't have no problem playing for the Denver Broncos.
What do you think about Sean Payton then? What was that experience like?
He actually wasn't in the meeting, but I met with the running back coach and some other people on the staff and scouts. But it was really great. We broke down some tape and them sort of things, and talked about how they had a need for a running back.
Have you met with anyone with the Raiders? Have you met with anyone with the Raiders?
Yes, I met with the Raiders.
What was that meeting like? What stood out to you?
The meeting was great. It was good vibes. Talking to Pete Carroll and just talking about the art of playing running back. Really the art of breaking tackles. Making guys miss in that conversation.
Ashton, what do you think of your game was the biggest improvement from your 2023 season to 2024? Because obviously you ran for 2,600 yards, but the year before you had a great season. Now we're having almost 1,400 yards and 14 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think in the running game, yards after contact, just being able to break tackles, make plays down the field, and then third downs, right, pass protection, picking up those blitzers, giving the quarterback time to make those down the field. Yeah, we're at the Cardinals.
Where?
In Chesapeake, Virginia.
Ashton, what teams have you spent most time talking to?
I spent the most time with all of them in formal interviews. They were all about 20 minutes long.
Can you talk a little bit about your high school experience and one piece of advice that you take with you to this day?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Yeah, can you talk about your high school experience and one piece of advice that you take with you to this day?
for me, I came from overseas, Naples, Italy, and then to Lone Star High School. So my experience is a little different than a lot of people, but I didn't get to play running back until, my senior year because there's a lot of guys ahead of me, so I kind of had to wait my time. So what I would say to, all the younger cats is just, trust the process. Your chance will come, and wherever they put you on the field, just, take advantage of your opportunities. It went great. Talking with Coach Bieniemy, just talking football, talking about my life. It was a great meeting. It was a great meeting with all of them.
How was the running back game?
This is a running back heavy draft. Are any of those teams making mistakes in the draft running back necessarily? What happens?
I wouldn't say a mistake. Obviously there's a need for a lot of teams at running back and wherever they feel necessary to draft. But I think it's been shown, this year by the Eagles, Saquon Barkley, that a great running back can help your team out a lot.
Have you spoken to the New Orleans Saints, and how would this feel to be alongside Alvin Kamara and also a fellow Boise State legend in Kellen Moore?
Yeah. It would be dope. Growing up watching Alvin Kamara play, taking some things from his game. I think we're very similar in our, contact balance, and also Kellen Moore, being a former Boise State Bronco, that would be a great opportunity.
Ashton, who would you say are your top 3 running backs in the league right now that you really enjoy watching?
For sure, Saquon, put Jameer Gibbs in there, and Bijan Robinson.
Ashton, what are
for the last in being a true 3-down back? In this era of specialization, how much more does that benefit you?
It benefits you a lot. Just especially a lot of teams nowadays are having 2 to 3 running backs. Really, if you look around the NFL, only the the top caliber guys who can stay on the field all 3 downs. Those are guys making an impact. So I think it's really important to add that to a team's offense.
Ashton, talk to me.
10 years or so, Ashton, running the top running backs here have had to answer about the NFL devaluing the position, not treating it as a 3-down position. Could you feel that from where you were at Boise State, changing this year with what Saquon did, Gibbs did, Cook did, Derrick Henry? Could you feel that changing?
Yeah. I think there was a period of time where like you said, the running backs were being devalued. It was kind of like a lull at the position, but like those guys you mentioned, like Bijan, Saquon, Jameer, they've all been doing special things and showing that if you have a special X-factor player at the running back position, it can really enhance your offense.
You, right? You feel like you're that guy?
Of course.
Even a bad team, though, you take a lot of hard miles about winning like Saquon did. What is your mindset if you're taking that pound but not getting results?
Yeah, exactly that. Just do whatever it takes for the team to help them win, and if that's what's needed, then that's what I'll do.
Ashton, talk to me about
in particular, how you going to start off with that stance?
For me, I'm just back there relaxed, so that's why I stand back there like that. But I'm a real, physical runner, explosive, real shifty, make guys miss, and just versatile.
Did you notice that a lot of other guys have adopted that?
Yes, I've been seeing it. It's becoming a trend, especially the younger players in high school.
Ashton, talk to me about the relationship between a running back and its offensive line. How important is that chemistry in establishing an efficient run game?
Yeah, for a running back, your offensive line is everything. You can't really do anything without a good offensive line. Those guys gotta block, open up holes for you. So. But more than that, just having a connection with them, off the field, really. So those guys don't want to block more for you. Take care of them. Take them out to eat. That's probably my favorite thing to do for my O-line. And then just on the field, having that chemistry and knowing what your guys are doing up front, so you can play off them.
Ashton, please describe your pre-game film analysis process and how you go for preparing for each and every game.
Yeah, it starts at the beginning of the week. We get done with the game Sunday, we put the game plan in, right? We put our offensive plays in, right? But then we're breaking down film, what type of defense we're going against. And we'll start with mixed down plays and, you know, what coverages, what blitzes, you know, what fronts are we going to see on mixed down, you know. Then we'll move into second and long, you know, go through that same process, second and short, third down, third and long. Then we'll move to the low red zone, then the high red zone, that exact same process. And then me personally, myself, you know, I'll watch film, you know, on their defense, right? Watch how they tackle, you know, watch how their D-line plays, their linebackers, their safeties, you know, think about how they might play against me in that sort of way. And then you got to take care of your body, obviously, right? So if you're not available for your team, then, you know, you really have no value, right, that week. So being available for my teammates, for my team, and just being ready to go. And then once you put the game plan in and, you know, mentally you're confident, you know, that's where it comes from for your preparation, and then, you know, just go cut it loose. Sorry, can you speak up, sir?
Yes, even though you're not working, you're out tomorrow. Talk about how this process, what it has been like, and what's been able to kind of glean from your fellow running backs and people around you.
Yeah, this process has been great. I mean, you talk about, you know, all the running backs. There's a lot of great running backs here, so, you know, talking to them, you know, picking their mind, you know, that's been cool. Talking to all the different teams, you know, seeing their philosophies, how they think, breaking down my own film, you know, seeing all the good plays, but also seeing some plays, you know, where I could be better, and, you know, doing the interviews and just getting to talk about my story and who I am as a person.
How comfortable do you feel as a pass blocker at the next level?
Say that again?
How comfortable do you feel as a pass blocker at the next level?
I feel really comfortable. Obviously, you know, there's going to be a lot bigger, stronger guys, but, you know, from the work that I put in, you know, I'll prepare and, you know, get better and better at it each day and, you know, be able to pick up those pressures.
What was your reaction to John Gruden's reaction of listening to the Migos after you told him about it?
I thought it was dope. You know, I didn't think he was actually going to go listen to him, but, you know, John Gruden, he's a great guy, funny guy, so, no, that was definitely funny, so, you know, I had to put him on to the culture, you know.
Ashton, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. So when you look at a guy like Saquon Barkley, who has gotten the running back position, the recognition that it deserves, how excited are you to be a part of that? And also, if need be, do you think you can pull off the backwards hurdle?
Yeah, I don't think I can pull off that hurdle. That, you know, that just shows how special Saquon is. But, you know, he did a great job at putting on for all the running backs, and you know, it's a great time, you know, to be coming in this league. You know, as I can see, the value of running backs is definitely going to go back up. So definitely coming back in at a perfect time. But not just him, but, you know, all the guys doing exceptional things in the NFL. But also right here in my draft class, you know, a lot of great running backs here as well.
Ashton, you had many amazing plays in your college career. Do you have a specific play that you believe was your favorite or made you stand out?
Yeah, I think versus Washington State, I broke I think 8 or 9 tackles, you know, took it 60 yards, but you know, the play kind of broke down, you know, wasn't blocked perfectly, but, you know, I was able to make guys miss and, you know, turn something that, you know, could have possibly been a negative into a positive, you know, a touchdown.
All right, thanks, Ashton.
Thank you.